Yo, sup, traders, how y'all doing? It is Friday night after July 4th. I just came back from doing a tour. I took a young couple on a waterfall hike, a lot of fun. I'll show you that, but I'm going to tell you why I've taken the largest position I have on Bitcoin and ETH since I came back to trading crypto a little over a month ago. So we're going to go over what's happened, where we are, and why I've taken such a large trade. Cough is terrible. If you're not following me on Instagram yet, check me out. Some of the stuff we did today. I went to a waterfall. Did some hiking, cliff jumping, fun stuff. Anyways, so I actually did pretty well. I netted a pretty nice profit. I started trading right in here in the end of May, the start of June. So it's been a little over a month, and I did pretty good during this downtrend. I netted a lot of money. I made a lot of money on shorts. In terms of total wins, I made over $20,000 on shorts. I lost a couple $1,000s on shorts. However, my profit wasn't as much as I would have liked because I did try different hedge longs on Bitcoin ETH on the way down. I actually had a hedge long with on BNL of like $8,000 and I didn't claim it, and it all reversed. So one of the reasons that I'm taking this position with size is because I was able to compound and grow my account, which gives me some more to risk. So that's one of the reasons. Now, it's very simple. For me, for a trade, sorry the cough, I've got seasonal allergies. It's really annoying, but nothing I can do about it. Look how clean this trend line break is. This altcoin looks really beautiful. Ton. Oops. Look at Ton. Where did it go? Here it is. Break and then immediately reclaimed like nothing happened. So my dip buy system, what I'm looking for, one of the things I'm looking for is simply to take an old calendar low that's between 15 and 90 days old, cross it and close above it. And we had that on Bitcoin, and we also had it on ETH, and we had it on not quite on the total, we actually are under it slightly. Others give along. And I found that this works even underneath the 200 moving average. The moving average doesn't really matter that much in terms of this being a working setup. So that's the first thing, is just from my back-tested system, my computer system, my indicator, this has edge to be long here. Now I'm choosing to put my stop at the bottom of the day. However, it's in my system actually calls for my stop to be like twice as wide and all the way down here. So I'm happy to retry if we lose this low and start coming back up again. But I wanted to trade it tighter just because I'm more comfortable trading it that way. And if we stop out, it's okay. It's a big position, but I'll be all right. So one thing I am looking fuck man, the cough's so bad. One thing I am looking out for is possible bottom action like this. Let's look at on ETH, where yes, we hit a bottom, but it takes, and we're closing above the old level, but we end up sweeping that low and it takes months to get a move out. That's possible. And we saw it, that was last summer. In the summer of 2021, same thing with Bitcoin. So I'm prepared for it to come back, stop me out, and then come back in. That said, I would probably re-enter. Um, I'm not planning on taking a quicker TP necessarily with Bitcoin or ETH. The way I'm planning on hedging is by shorting altcoins when altcoins set up, which none of them are set up right now. But when they do, I will be ready. Now, a couple other things that I want to show you before. The one is I took both Bitcoin and ETH. I'm much more bullish on ETH than Bitcoin. Let's look at the ETH BTC chart. The reason being, Mt. Gox is potentially selling a lot of Bitcoin. Possibly, maybe not, but possibly. The Mt. Gox distribution can only lead to selling of that Bitcoin, right? It doesn't mean it will all sell. Some of it will sell though. The ETH ETF can only lead to ETH buying. So the immediate supply demand fundamentals greatly favor ETH. That said, I took both Bitcoin and ETH because they're both offering trade setups. But if there's opportunities to add on, I will add on ETH first. If there's opportunities to cut, or reason to cut, I will cut Bitcoin first. Or TP, I would cut Bitcoin first. Now, let's look at a couple other things. I really strained an abdominal muscle from my coughing. It's so bad. It's been going on for maybe 3 weeks. Sometimes in the summer it lasts for months. I guess funding actually isn't negative on Bitcoin and ETH right now, but it went negative, and it's been negative on a lot of these coins. But it's green. Now, actually, it's most of the liquidations have happened over 24 hours ago, so we're not going to be able to see here. Yeah, it happened over 24 hours ago. But a couple things from sentiment. So the data is, this is crazy to think, 229,755 traders worth a combined 639.58 million liquidated. I believe that's not necessary. I don't think that's sold. I don't think it's closing their longs necessarily. I think it's got liquidated. I'm not sure. I'd like to know. If someone knows, comment. But it's so much it's an opportunity. Now related, people have stopped calling for bottom. So one of the guys that I follow, because he's always wrong, and the people who follow is always wrong. So people have been calling bottom the whole way down, and this is the first one that people are not calling bottom. Here, more than twice as many people said lower. This happens at the bottoms that I've seen, is people say we have to go lower at the bottom, and at the top they say we have to go higher. So they've been calling bottom all the way down. Bottom, 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 bottom. Now that my signal is giving longs, now they're calling bottoms. So that gives me more confidence because these people are always wrong. So my plan is to sit in these and try multiple times. I think it's possible. I'm not necessarily looking for all-time highs, but I think it's possible, or for a new high there on ETH. I do think it's possible. But I expect some reaction and would expect to possibly get all the way up here or up here. Now, again, the main way I plan on protecting my positions is through hedge shorts on alts when they set up. And you'll see me share those when they set up, but now's not the time. Okay, happy trading, y'all. Much love. Peace.